The Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector's 2019 Commercial Rents Tax Return video. This video provides a quick summary of the Commercial Rents Tax online return form. Please review our online instructions and the business tax code for detailed information. I also recommend watching our What's New for 2019 video before you begin. It's important to have all your business information available before you start. The letter you received from our office has yours and 8-character online PIN. The online PIN is formatted with both letters and numbers. You will also need the last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number. For sole proprietors, your federal tax ID is usually your Social Security number. Page at www.sf.org. Look for and select the File Annual Business Tax Returns link to access the Annual Business Tax Return landing page. This landing page contains important information, including the instructions and a link to enter the filing. When you're ready, enter the filing by clicking the File Your Annual Business Tax Returns 2019 button. It may take a few moments for the form to load. Enter your 7-digit business account number, last 4 digits of your federal tax ID, and your 8-character online PIN. Then click on the Continue button. Once you've entered the filing, you'll see your business account number and links to the instructions, technical assistance, and a link to exit the filing. For further instructions about any question, click on the words Filing Questionnaire. On the bottom of the screen will be buttons to navigate forward and back. The filing begins with this filing questionnaire. There are 5 initial questions, which will help determine which returns you will have the option to file. Based on your answers to the initial 5 questions, more questions may appear. You must answer all questions in order to continue. Questions answered in this video are for demonstration purposes only. Remember to always answer all questions according to your business. First question, did you and any related entities have taxable business personal property in San Francisco in tax year 2019? Select yes or no to answer. Question 2 asks, the average number of employees per week, including those employed outside San Francisco. 3 asks, number of San Francisco employees. Enter the number of San Francisco employees as of the last day of 2019. Question 4 asks, if this filing results in an overpayment, we will review for a refund. Would you prefer that we apply excess funds to future obligations? Question 5 asks, are you filing as a lessor of residential real estate, i.e. residential landlord? If you answer no to this question, 4 more questions will appear. Select yes or no to answer. Question 6 asks, are you claiming a tax credit, payroll exclusion, or limit? The city offers tax credits and exclusions for businesses that meet specific requirements. However, most credits and exclusions require prior qualifications and do not apply to most taxpayers. Select yes or no to answer. Question 7 asks, are you filing on behalf of a combined group of related entities? Are you an entity that was part of a combined group for any portion of the tax year, even if you are filing this return as a separate entity? Please refer to the instructions to determine if you're filing as a combined group. Most businesses do not have related entities or members and will answer no to this question. However, if you select yes, you will be prompted to enter information on behalf of the members of the group. Question 8 asks, do you have commercial rent receipts to report? Please note this includes subleases. Commercial rents tax generally applies to businesses leasing commercial space in the city. This question identifies businesses that may owe commercial rents tax. Since this demonstration video is designed to assist you with the commercial rents tax return, I will select yes. Question 9 asks, this business and any related entities as defined in Code Section 953.8C employ over 1,000 full-time or part-time people in the United States as of December 31st, 2019. Select yes or no to answer. On this page, you will see the tax returns available for you to file. For further instructions about this page, click on the words Tax Return menu. The annual business tax form required you to file the gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax at the same time. This year, the annual business tax form displays this tax filing menu page where you can choose to file all applicable taxes at the same time, or you can choose to file each tax independently during different sessions. For more information on who must file and pay these taxes, visit the Business Taxes and Fees section of our website at sftreasure.org. Remember, you are responsible for determining which of these taxes you are required to file and pay. If you are a gross receipts tax and payroll expense tax filer, you will see 3 lines. One for the gross receipts tax and homelessness gross receipts tax, one for the payroll expense tax return, and one for the commercial rents tax return. If you have not filed a tax, you will see a File button. Click the File button to begin your return. If you have started but not submitted a return for a tax, you will see Continue Filing button. Click this button to continue your return. If you have already submitted a return for a tax, you will see an Amend button. Click this button to amend a previously filed return. You will also see a View Prior Submission button. Clicking this button will open an HTML of your most recently filed return. For purposes of this video, I will select the file to file the commercial rents tax return. Drop-down box, select the address you are reporting receiving gross receipts. The drop-down box displays registered businesses locations associated with the business account number that is filing the return. If you need to report amounts for a San Francisco location not available in the drop-down box, select Other from the drop-down box. A text box will appear for you to enter the location address. Click out of the box after entering the location address, and the remaining fields on the page will become available for data entry. Leased square footage of building. If you are reporting sublease receipts, report only the amount you are subleasing in this building. On the next line, from the drop-down menu, select the nature of your interest in this building. We have provided owner, property manager, and as options. For line 1, enter all receipts from the lease or sublease of space at this location. To enter all gross receipts included in line 1 from the lease of residential real estate. For line 3, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are from space at this location used for industrial use. For line 4, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are from space at this location used for arts activities. Line 5, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are from space at this location used for retail sales or service activities or retail sales or service establishments. For line 6, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are received from exempt tenants, including governments and certain nonprofits. For line 7, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are from rent subject to the transient occupancy tax. For line 8, enter all gross receipts included in line 1 that are from rent subject to the parking tax. For line 9, the system will sum lines 2 through 8 and display the result. These are the receipts that are not taxable under the commercial rents tax. Line 10, the system will subtract line 9 from line 1, lay the result here. These are the receipts from the lease of taxable commercial space. For line 11, of the amount in line 10, enter all gross receipts that are from the lease of warehouse space. And then for lines 12 through 14, the form will calculate the commercial rents tax for this location. And line 15 will provide the sum of the commercial rents tax for all locations before credits. The final question asks, do you have additional locations for which to report commercial receipts? If you have additional locations for which to report receipts from the lease of commercial space, click Yes, and the system will allow you to select another location to report. If you do not have additional locations for which to report, click No. When you are finished entering locations, select Save and Continue. This page summarizes commercial rents tax return. Line 1 is the sum of all commercial rents tax for all locations before credits. Line 2 is for tax credit. The code permits a credit against the commercial rents tax if you lease or provide commercial space in a property in the city for a qualifying child care facility that operates for more than 6 months in the tax year. This requires you to upload a document to support claiming this credit. And line 3 provides the total commercial rents tax for all locations. Below this is the taxpayer statement. Read this statement and finalize your filing by entering your name and contact information. The email address you enter will receive a copy of the return. When you are ready to submit your filing, select the Submit button. The information screen appears. The return is submitted. Remember that you may be required to file other taxes as well. Click the Continue button to proceed. Next, you will see a courtesy calculation page. We are providing a courtesy calculation page for each tax you file. This page will show your principal and the sum of the estimated payments made in prior quarters. If you are filing late, it will also calculate any late filing, late payment, and interest calculations. Calculations displayed will not include recent payments or payments made to other annual business tax types. Click the Continue button to proceed. You will then return to the Tax Return menu page, where you will see additional tax returns available for you to file. Remember, you are responsible for determining which of these additional taxes you are required to file and pay. Once you are finished filing all required returns, you are ready to click the Proceed to Pay button. Congratulations, you have now filed your 2019 commercial rents tax return. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about filing your return.